Hey there, welcome to A Matter of Life in Tech. I'm your girl, Techlife Steph, and I'm here to talk all things tech and show you how technology can make your life easier. Netflix is getting a little bit more expensive next year, and Black Twitter is dragging Raven-Symoné on social media. Let's get you caught up on what's trending. Being able to get your Netflix and chill on is going to cost you a little bit more money next year. The company is raising the price of its most popular streaming program by $1 from $8.99 to $9.99 a month. Good news is the more basic plan is going to stay the same at $7.99, and the premium plan won't change either. That's still $11.99 a month. But I hope Piper and Crazy Eyes are getting a raise after all of this. And Black Twitter is having a field day with The View co-host Raven-Symoné. She went on and on and on in a recent episode about how she wouldn't hire anybody with a name that sounded too black. Hashtag Raven-Symoné was a top trending topic on Twitter for days, and even outlets like CNN and MSNBC picked up the story. But I think her father said it best. In a statement released on Tuesday, Christopher Pearman was quoted as saying that he would always support her and have her back, even if sometimes she says some dumb shit. Welcome back to A Matter of Life in Tech. So, if you've been online recently, everybody from school principals to the president is stressing the importance of learning how to code. The STEM industry is red hot right now, and a lot of people with non-technical backgrounds are turning to coding boot camps to get those skills. And joining me is Josh Calkins. He is in a coding boot camp right now, and I brought him on so that he could give us the real deal on the boot camps. Josh, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Steph, thanks for having me.
So why did you decide to attend a coding boot camp?
Right, so I was looking for a career change, and I needed something that was a little bit more structured versus, the whole host of online resources out there.
The ones that kind of let you go through it yourself at a self-guided pace. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the details of the camp. The hours, is it online, is it offline, in class?
Right, so I'm taking an online course. It's 40 hours a week, and I meet 3 times with a mentor for about an hour session just to catch up on any kind of questions that I may have about the material.
Wow, 40 hours a week, that's like a full-time job.
It's pretty intensive, yeah.
I guess so. And what have been some of your biggest challenges so far?
Okay, so biggest challenge is really we're kind of catching up with just the pacing of everything, as it is like really intense. It's kind of, getting on board and keeping up with the material as it's coming at you.
Okay, so it's sort of like a constant wave of information that you're being required to keep up with.
Exactly.
And so with all of this intensity and structure and information and everything else, would you still recommend a coding boot camp to someone?
Absolutely, yeah. I think if you're looking for a career change or to brush up on your skills, I think coding is exactly where you want to be. But be prepared for, the intense nature of things. It's really not a walk in the park. You really have to dedicate and keep going. Okay.
Well, there you have it from someone who has done it himself. You can go on codeacademy.org and try it on your own, but a boot camp offers you some structure. It offers you a little bit more focus. It offers you a mentor, possibly, depending on your program. But be prepared to do the work. Coming up next, it's Ask Techlife Steph. This is Ask Techlife Steph, where you get to ask me, Techlife Steph, all kinds of tech questions. And today, Kia from Baltimore hit me up and wanted to know what she could do to extend the battery life on her smartphone. So there are a few things you can do, Kia. Thanks so much for your question. First up, turn off any apps you're not using, especially if they use the location data on your phone. Second, disable that option that lets your phone continuously check for Wi-Fi signals. If it's always checking, it's always using up the battery. Notifications kill your battery life too, so only enable the ones you need. You don't need your Facebook post popping up every single time somebody likes your status. And finally, hardware-wise, dim your screen's brightness and disable Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a battery killer. If you have a tech question for me, you can always hit me up on Twitter @TechLifeSteph. And thanks so much for watching A Matter of Life in Tech.